the channel, my name is Tefty. Today we're going to be taking a track that we did back in February that started out with a reel-to-reel sample, and we're going to resample the beat that we ended up doing into a new beat and hopefully start a brand new journey of resampling the beat again and again and again. So first one was back in February, now we're taking this one. This will be officially the resample version, and then in the future keep on resampling and see what kind of stuff we make happen with that. So I'm going to be focusing on the MPC One today for that, and I did bounce the track down to just an MP3, so not even going for like super high quality audio or anything like that. Take the MP3 version, I put it onto the SD card in the MPC One, and going to slice it up and see what we get. February 25th jam. So the sample that we got was from Graham Allwright on the reel-to-reel, and he is a French artist who covered a lot of Leonard Cohen songs, and apparently that was one of them. Really cool, actually. Really cool to find that out. Thank you guys in the comments for letting us know about that stuff. Sample edits, trim, threshold, and see what we get. Calculating slices. Boom, there we go. Already some interesting ideas that are coming out there. So I believe there's 128 total slices possible, and it's all mapped to the banks right here. So you got A, B, C, D, and then goes, if you hold shift, you can go like H, which is towards the end here. Basically right now I'm looking for some textures that I can just take and extrapolate into something that could be looped. That's a possibility. That's cool. A little intense, but still pretty cool. Also, we're not affecting any of the sample stuff yet. I think what I'm gonna do is take two versions where I'll have like, no, three versions, sorry. Where I'll have like the bass regular pitch, and then I'll do one where I pitch it down 2 octaves, and another one where I pitch it up 2 octaves, and see if I can work with that. See that with some effects and some like delays and reverb, and also shaving off some of the top and bottom, the high frequency and low frequency. I feel like that could be really cool. Okay, cool. Now that we got 3 of these now. So we got the original, and then 2 octaves low, and then an octave up. I have no idea what I'm going to use on these yet. Also, I think I need to add some fades and stuff, or I need to adjust the attack and release on these samples, so I'm not getting some weird stuff. So let's go into edit zone again, all, maybe more on the attack. 9, 18 to 20, I think that works for now. So I'll do that on the others as well. Just trying to get rid of that click. 20. So I think on the original, I want to filter out some of this. Maybe let's go like a band pass. Cool, let's go to the effects now. I have to go back out like here. I'm still learning the MPC platform. Here we go. This is what we want. Let's go analog sync. Next one. Let's go like band 6. Let's just give it a verb, really big verb. Go high 2. Do analog delay again. All right, I think we got some basic sounds to work with here. Again, the BPM, I feel like we should probably drop it down to like 90 or something. So it's 82-ish. Let's go 83. That's 2 bars. Let's go to the low. It's like a drone texture at this point. Phaser on there or something. Or like a chorus. Let's see, modulation. Multi-chorus. Let's try multi-chorus post reverb. Yeah, actually that's kind of cool. 6 voices. People do that. Let's load up the Tef kit. So we got like a little bit of a beat thing going on. Let's go with one of these plug-in synths. I haven't used the virtual instruments in MPC One at all yet. So that's just like the default. It's pretty cool actually. Bass, pulse filter. Not really a fan of that. Could make that work. Double length, please. What's cool is I can sketch this on the MPC One, and then if I want, I can take that MIDI and send it over to like the Model D. In fact, let's start naming some of this stuff. So we got bass on here. So track 5 is bass. Track 4 is drums. New plugin, please. Yeah. So we got tube synth, bassline, electric. I guess we'll stick with tube synth. Do they have like a pad type of thing? Let's see, synth. Stab, zinger, analog wall. What does that sound like? Okay. You know, it's decent sounds to sketch something. You know, it's fat enough to get the point across. The thing that I like about analog hardware is being able to immediately reach over and grab like the filter cutoff or adjust the envelope immediately live while it's happening, or adjust how much envelope for a filter is being applied real time. Like that's, to me, that's what makes synths come alive, to being able to have hands-on experience for that from the beginning, middle to the end of a track. That's why things like this, it's cool to be able to put it in there, but I don't really feel like I can perform it. I don't feel like I can get my hands on that synth, just like on the PC too. Like you have to jump through a lot of hoops to map a bunch of stuff, macros and all that, to make it even come close to feeling like you can do that. And then you've like just spent a bunch of time doing that, where if you had the hardware in front of you, you immediately have access. Obviously the hardware costs a lot more money, but you get the point that I'm trying to make. All right, fast forward to day 2. I had to take a break from the beat session, had to do some stuff. Also late last night, I ended up filling out the sounds a bit. I grabbed the Behringer Model D for the bass. This is one of my favorite bass sounds. I also got a Korg Minilogue XD polysynth. This is also a really cool polysynth. And then I pulled some stock drum sounds from the MPC One. I got rid of the modeled synth, the soft synth type of stuff in there. Pulled some extra drums, redid the bass line a little bit. Also, I'm experimenting right now with some additional lines. Let's see. Oh yeah, so here's how the beat sounds right now. So I'm gonna take out the sample OG in there, write a different line. So maybe like this. Something like that, yeah. I think that's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna do that. I'm feeling this beat a lot more. It's similar to what I had yesterday, but yesterday was just wasn't quite fleshed out. I feel like the sounds are a little more, I don't know, something about it's gelling more today that I'm really digging. I think I'm gonna grab Memes and see what we can come up together as like a jam. Well, hey Memes.
Hello. Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Excited to hear what you did with the sample.
Yeah, so you heard the previous stuff a little bit. I played a little bit. Did a little modifications here and there.
Right.
You know, should we just jump
Let's
right
play
into
around.
it? Yeah.
Let's play around, jams.
A little jam. Yeah, more chops. Yeah.
The beginning was really cool. What was it that you used?
Oh, so it's still from the original sample.
Yeah.
Here, I'll go to that track. Sample OG. So this is like that whole original beat all chopped up on here. Obviously, I filtered it out and shaped things. And I also did like a 2-octave down one. And I threw some modulation effects on there.
Some cool textures too.
Yeah, it's cool textures. Yeah, exactly. And then this is a 2 octaves up.
That's awesome. It has like almost like a faraway horn ensemble.
Yeah, it kind of does sound like a horn patch.
Yeah.
So you want to like do some
some
improv on top?
On top. I mean, it sounds good, I think, as it is. But I
think
don't
you
mind
can make
playing,
it better.
I don't mind playing around on top of it. Maybe a couple of ideas.
Couple ideas? Okay.
We'll see what comes out.
I'm gonna throw some verb on your voice.
It's hard not to want to do the melody.
The original,
the original one, like no more hiding. So I'm just taking pieces, phrases, and things like that.
Maybe it's okay to lean into it.
Yeah, I mean, we could try it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. was fun.
That was fun.
It was fun. I tried to like do something way different from, or at least I tried to do something different from the original sample. And I couldn't. I leaned in a little bit more into.
Sure, yeah.
It almost felt like, is it the same? But it was fun to improv above it.
Elements of that original beat and track and melody were definitely in there.
Yeah.
So I understand why you felt compelled to want to have or gravitate towards that sound.
Yeah.
Right? That melody.
Yeah. I think the first impression, there was a little bit of differences when I first heard it. And then the second time around, then I felt like I was a little bit more like, okay, let me go back to the original idea a little bit. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. What'd you think of like taking the original beat and then doing like a resample?
Oh, that's so fun. The textures are different, and you got to play around with it a little
bit
more.
Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah.
I love the intro and the sonic quality of it. And, yeah, I mean, love to do more of this. Resampling!
Well, I think we're making if we make it a series where we keep on resampling that previous track. Now, this would become the resample track for the next video.
Then it would be, I better come up with something different.
Well, I think that's up to me too to like change things more dramatically.
Sure. No, I mean
I wasn't as heavy-handed on this one. Right. You know, like I could have definitely like tweaked the samples big time and made them unrecognizable.
Well, this is just the second,
Yeah, well, the first time resampling it. Yeah. So imagine what's gonna happen when we get like say 10 tracks or 20 tracks down the road of resample.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, it will be interesting. Yeah, well, it's been a bit since we've done a track because we're in quarantine.
Yes.
As a lot of people are. Most people are. And it's a little strange trying to be as creative as possible when you're kind of cooped up. We rely on going outside and like just going out for a bit to get creative inspiration.
Especially when you work from home.
Well, memers, I think that's the video, right?
Yes, the first of many, I hope, of the resampling.
Yeah, resample series, right?
Resample series.
Yeah, because I was thinking also I could take the MPC One into a Digitact or a Digitact. You could take the sample. There's a lot of options for resampling, guys. Lots of options. Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yep. Looking forward to doing more content for you guys and really appreciate all the support across the board.
Yes, and thank you so much for all the wonderful comments. We do read them all, and try to reply.
Greatly appreciated all the support. Yeah. So we'll see you next time for another video.
And please stay safe.
Stay safe out there. Yep.
Much love.
Deuces.
Deuces.